Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine and welcome back to another video about KDP. And this video is going to be something very interesting wherein you will get to know about something very important that you should take care of while you are into your KDP journey, and especially if you are a beginner. In this video, I'm going to talk about something which you should stop wasting your time on the specific things that I'm going to talk about. So make sure that you watch the video till the end, and I'm sure that you will learn something interesting, something very useful, and that is going to be very helpful on your KDP journey if you are a beginner especially. So I'll see you on the other side of the video. All right. So this is something that I'm sharing with you based on my experience on KDP business for past around 6 months or so. When I started my KDP journey as a beginner, so there were a few things that I was doing, and later on I found that it was completely kind of a waste of your time. And if I wouldn't have wasted that particular time and I would have kind of devoted that time in book creation, that would have helped me a lot. So what are those things? So I'll tell you. So let me talk about the very first thing. So for that, let me now just switch to Amazon. And okay, the very first thing that we generally do is niche research. And niche research is something that is very important, very crucial. And once we do the niche research, then only we'll be able to kind of create the specific books for that specific niches. But one of the thing that, I was kind of wasting a time a lot was taking a look at the BSR rank. And yes, BSR rank kind of gives us a direction like, okay, whether the books in a specific niche are selling or not. The lower the BSR rank, so it kind of indicates that yes, there are sales happening for this book. But the thing where I was kind of wasting the time, and I'm sure that mostly all of us might be doing, is that we take the BSR number, and then this is a very amazing tool. This is tckpublishing.com, which kind of help us to know that the sales calculator based on the BSR rank. So once we put the BSR rank, then select the book type. So it kind of give us the probability of the number of sales that we can get for the specific book based on the BSR rank. And we can kind of estimate the 1 day sale as well. But you know what? This tool is very useful, very helpful, but I was kind of spending too much time, a lot of time on it. And as I see the BSR, I used to come over here, see the calculation of sales, and I was kind of dreaming like I might be getting this much number of sales, I might be getting this much number of sales, but the reality is completely different. So what I would suggest based on my experience is that yes, this tool could be definitely used, but we shouldn't be kind of making the overuse of this specific tool. Otherwise, we'll be kind of a wasting our time. And instead of that, we could kind of a focus our time more in order to create the books. Yes, just take a look at the BSR. If you're interested to know like the estimate of the book, just come to this tool, get the high level overview, but don't do it for each and every BSR number that you see. It is going to be complete waste of time. The only thing that you should take into consideration is that yes, the lower the BSR, that means the higher number of sales that we are going to get. And this tool will just help you to know that what would be the kind of a probable estimation of the number of sales for that book. So that is one thing. Now let me talk about another most important thing. So when we start about KDP and when we are publishing our book, then one of the things that we worry a lot is about selecting the 7 keyword spot. Yes, definitely. This is something that from the first day itself, we want to make sure that we want to get this right. We want to fill in these keywords in such a way that book will be getting the sales. But you know what? The reality is absolutely different. And what I would like to highlight over here is that you see this is something over here which says that it's an optional thing. Yes, the 7 keywords, it definitely help us to get our book indexed, and probably that will help us to get the book ranked as well. And if you are interested to know that what is the difference between getting the book indexed and getting the book ranked, we'll cover it in a separate video altogether. But yes, the main point to talk about is getting your keywords, the 7 keywords slot. And as a beginner, I was kind of worried a lot, and I wanted to kind of have these 7 keywords absolutely right. And I just don't wanted to take any chance with the 7 keywords. And for that, I was kind of taking a lot and lot and lot of time to fill in these keywords. But later on, I realized that these keywords are optional, and this is something that we can even populate these details later point of a time. The most important thing is that don't worry about these 7 keywords when you are publishing your book. Make sure that you have kind of provided your title and subtitle absolutely well, because the most important thing that matters a lot is your main keyword should be part of your book title. That kind of helps to get your book ranked on Amazon listing. And there's additional 7 keywords. Those are the placeholders which would kind of help you additionally have your book index for those specific keywords. So yes, as a KDP beginner, it's okay if you aren't much worried about the 7 keywords, because as and when you'll progress on your KDP journey, and when you're exploring further, you will know that how to get this 7 keywords thing absolutely right. And accordingly, you can kind of touch base your earlier books that you have published and can populate these details pretty well. But yes, as a beginner, I was kind of spending too much of my time from my book publishing efforts, and that was kind of putting a bit of a delay on publishing my book. If I wouldn't have spent a lot of time in getting this, then I could have probably published few more books as well. So yes, it is very important. And with KDP, one of the interesting thing that I have learned is even if you specify, the exact keywords, and you kind of do everything completely 100% right, but then as well you might not be seeing the sales. I don't know what is something wrong with it, but from our side, what we can just do is that we can try our level best to get the things right. And then there is something bit of a luck factor which also comes into play, and we never know which book will kind of get sales when. But yes, from our side, we can just put in our efforts. And when we are putting our efforts, it's important to know that we are putting efforts where exactly it is required, and we're not wasting our time. So yes, these were the mainly 2 points that I wanted to share with you. And this is completely based on my experience working on KDP for past few months. And I might not be 100% right, but I thought that as a beginner, where I was wasting my time. So the fellow KDP publisher who might be doing the same mistake, so they should not be wasting their time on these things that I was making mistake. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and I really appreciate your time watching the video. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sharing my KDP journey on this channel. So if you're interested to know more about my journey, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification. I would really appreciate that. And if you like the video, do give a thumbs up on this video. And if you didn't like the video, you may hit the dislike button as well. Your feedback, your comment, you can put that down in the comment section, and I would love to read. And with that said, I'll see you in the another video, and that is going to be interesting as well. So make sure that you have subscribed the channel. Once again, thank you very much for your time. Happy publishing, and stop wasting your time the way I was doing. Okay, thank you. Bye.